Hello, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Women, Men, and Relationships. I'm JJ Flizanes, your host, and today's show is just an overview of the details about me, the show, the structure, the release dates, and to give you any information that would pertain to your benefit in tuning in to Women, Men, and Relationships. So first, let's start off with who am I? Well, I've been a personal trainer for 20 years. And in the process of all the education that I continually have through the body and wellness, of course, it leads to psychology and mindset. And somewhere along the way, I developed a practice and a belief system that turned into a book. And that belief system helped me to manifest my husband. And it was pretty miraculous how that all happened, actually. And I felt very confident in the structure that I created and that it could be duplicated over and over again. And so I've worked with people in the past and helped them to also, at the same time, manifest health as well as a relationship through their self-care routines. And Fit to Love was an Amazon bestseller in February of 2011 and then was re-released again in its second edition in 2015. And from Fit to Love came the podcast. So the book is called Fit to Love, How to Get Physically, Emotionally, and Spiritually Fit to Attract the Love of Your Life. And then from that book was born my podcast show, which is a 6-day-a-week audio and video show. And that's entitled Fit to Love, Physical, Emotional, and Spiritual Fitness for the Happy Life You Deserve. Now, because it was a 6-day-a-week audio and video show, and each day was a different theme. So Mondays is exercise, and that was a video. Tuesdays was cooking, and that was a video. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday were each audio shows themed from wellness to mindset and psychology to spirituality and relationships. That was my Sexy Saturday. And in the course of doing 2 seasons and 340 shows for the Fit to Love podcast show, I realized that each different theme, each day of the week, needed its own show. And so here we are with Women, Men, and Relationships. So if you like the show and you want more than is currently produced and published up here on this channel, you can go to Fit to Love and find our Sexy Saturdays. You can go to fit2love.tv, that's FIT, the number 2, LOVE.tv, and click on Sexy Saturdays, and it will populate all the shows that are relationship theme based. Now, on iTunes, it's not identified quite as easily. You're just going to have to look at the different titles of the show or find it on the website and then go find the number that correlates with what you want to download from the iTunes channel for the full Fit to Love podcast show. So that's a little story about me and how the show came to be. It's going to be a weekly show published once a week, and the show's structure is going to be less than 45 minutes. I'm going to say the longest show is probably 35 or 40 minutes, and some of them will be as short as 20. A little bit about the Fit to Love brand. So you heard me explain that I'm a personal trainer and I work with people in health and weight loss and fitness, and I developed sort of a system, and in that system also produced my husband. And after, relationships and failed relationships, and not that I was in any hurry to get married or to find the one, but I, like anyone else, was questioning my relationships and how they were doing and why they ended and why did I manifest this person and what were my lessons and how did I grow and what's next and how many more times do I have to do this and am I doing anything wrong? And so through the years, using the same principles as I do with wellness and weight loss and health, I did for relationships. So you'll find that my approach is very holistic. I'll get very super specific when it comes to certain psychology and mindset, and I even bring in astrology, and we look at different patterns of both thinking and feeling as well as communicating, different biological aspects of men and women. Throughout the show, I've had some amazing guests on, like Allison Armstrong and Satyen Raja and his wife Suzanne, as well as many other great guests, male and female, as well as a lot of solo shows. So the structure of the show isn't an interview-based 100%. It's probably 60-40, 60 solo shows and 40% interview-based. I want to address my style of empowerment strategist. This is really important for you as a listener to decide whether or not I'm the kind of host you want to listen to. the term empowerment strategist, you're probably thinking, what the heck is that, right? So let's break it down. The word empowerment, empower. I believe we're all freedom-seeking beings. And to me, I'm super sensitive. It's one of my main missions in life is to feel free all the time. And what I realized through the years is that a lot of people disempower themselves and give their power away. And when I realized that, especially in the health and wellness and weight loss world, then I helped people to take their power back. And it happens in relationships as well. So across the board, anytime I'm coaching anyone or educating on any subject under health and wellness, weight loss, and relationships, it's from the position of that you always have your power. It's whether or not you realize that you're giving it away. And my goal is to take the strategy, the left brain part of us, the to-do list, the environment that you live in, the people that you're around, the analytical brain that you have to figure things out, and create a plan that helps you to feel, the right brain part of you, feel like you're in your power, because you always are in your power. There's a book by Viktor Frankl called Man's Search for Meaning. And the short synopsis, if you haven't read the book, is that he was a Holocaust survivor. And he basically said that no one can take away his thoughts and his focus. And that no matter how they tortured him and how they may kill his family and beat him and just torture him, that no one could ever take his mind and his beliefs. He was in charge of that under every single horrible circumstance. So I think that's really powerful, and that's my tone. And if you're looking to feel good, if you're looking to feel powerful and independent, not meaning independent like you don't need anybody, but independent meaning that you are whole and can create and will create that wholeness and happiness within yourself first, then this is a show you want to be a part of. What I am not about, but we will bring into the show, is sort of the victim mentality. Now, if you are aware that you have a victim mentality and you'd like to shift that, please stay with me. If you're unaware of what that even means, please stay with me. This show, Women, Men, and Relationships, is going to take on all different kinds of and colors of relationships, all kinds, and really bring it back to the core of the only thing that we all have control over, which is ourselves. We have zero control over anyone else, but we do get to choose our thoughts, our interpretations, our feelings, our actions, our reactions, and our behavior. So that's what we're going to focus on, and that's the theme of Women, Men, and Relationships. And I hope that you're excited about the journey that we're about to take, and I want to connect with you, and I want to know you. Reach out to me. Come on over to jjflizanes.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, jjflizanes.tv. Come on over to fit2love.tv and sign up for our 30-day manifestation challenge, or take one of the quizzes that we have. Find me on Facebook. Let's connect. I look forward to taking this journey with you and to enhancing every aspect of love in your life, especially in your relationships.